Just the one smattering of utility. It's Spongy who will be going unarmored into the breach. Cloud9 bringing in a whole lot of util, maybe some pace as well. Let's see what they've got in store. They go for the hug the monster wall. OC's got his smoke, which will be thrown out for Heaven. And I imagine the flashbangs will be coming in from JT. Or OC, in fact, he's the one behind them. Do excuse me. So flash is in, up monster, smoke from Spongy to isolate the site. Makes the duels much more predictable, but that was gorgeous. Air strafe finds the first 2 heads.
Yeah, this pistol, specifically, has been done a lot by them. That little, like, sweaty smoke. That wasn't bad move. That was quite nice. That little sweaty smoke from OC, like the double, like, kind of hit off a wall.
Bumper cars.
Yeah, that's the one. It's not unknown. It's something that if you go back and watch most of their overpasses, you'll see it. And it's something that people seem to like. Beyond that, though, where do we go with Triumph on this? Because this isn't an easy map to pug.
Well, if they get more than 6 rounds, they did better than they played against EG. So we can look at positives there. They have gone for the force buy right here. 2 scouts coming out, 3 deagles to back that up. So quite the potent combo if they can get off a couple of tags. And to kick it off is Junior. Flashed on up. We'll be dipping on back into the bathroom area of the map. And the other scout will be on Sheikh Zula, who's over towards Long. So they put the 3 deagles towards B. They put the 2 scouts towards A to soften them up as they progress through their protocols.
Makes a lot of sense. Retake with deagles if they've been hit. Junior, smart to get out of dodge after his shot. Bottom's rotated in early as well to provide some support. It's actually, excuse me, Moose on the CT side. He'll be throwing out that smoke grenade towards Banana.
So they're using the utility very well, so these scouts can't get any damage so far. Unusual to see, but Moose, he wants to posture forward, see what he can get done with the deagle, but instead, he'll be greeted with some MAC-10 bullets.
Why is that another pretty skin I've never seen before? Is this all from the new stuff?
No.
I want that one.
I don't think that one's from the new case.
Chad's bought the whole new case.
Oh, that's right. He'd know.
He knows all of it. Yeah.
And he actually catching an opening frag, and it's untraded, so that's a wonderful kind of event.
Quick
I'm so worried now.
Yeah, clock's running a little low, and obviously for the CTs, well, they're going to feel that too. They're thinking, okay, well, they don't come in here. We've kind of given them the brick wall of the stack, and now we head over towards B.
It's going to be 4 CTs on B any second.
This is nice. Softens him up. Another tag on Sonic. That's lovely. Plays in the deagle. There we go. We've got a bit of everything coming together. This is a manipulative CT side. They're pouring them around. Floppy getting tired of this sort of bullying. Gets things back. At least looking somewhat recoverable for the T's. I mean, this is dangerous.
He's locked in there.
Yeah, Penny should get the frag. He's so low. That should have been the end of Floppy, but not interested. It's an ace. He said he was tired of this, and it does seem to be indicative of exactly that. Round 2, map 2, last game of day 6 here for ESL 1 Cologne Online 2020.
Yeah, just some sloppy stuff from Cloud9 here, potentially underestimating their opponents, and you never want to do that. That's how you end up 1 map down to start off the series. But bailing them out will be Floppy, highlighted as a star rifler from the analyst on the desk. Quite the guy, that analyst, I heard. No one? You don't want to... Come on, there's freebies there. You can have cracks at me.
I think I'm just I'm decelerating because I know I'm probably casting another 2 maps and casting a predicted stomp.
And also, we don't always want to be mean to Chad.
Well,
I like you.
Okay, well, now you're lying to the viewers at home.
Well, I think you like to make us the bad guy, and you be like, oh, well, it's me, I'm Chad. No.
I've stopped playing the victim card.
Well, it sounds like you're still at it, but for now, we're seeing Moose be the only victim. Run by Sheikh Zula. As Junior does at least get the deagle to work. And the others, there's a couple of low HP players. Maybe Penny could do something, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be a factor. I don't like the bomb being where it is. I don't like kind of, uncrossed T's and what have you, as it just builds a threat, doesn't it?
Jakey, can we play a game with Lauren? Can you go back to Penny's POV?
Right.
Lauren, can you guess the silhouette?
I can't see it. It's really
It's a
dark.
player.
Hold
Oh,
on. Device.
yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah. Boom.
Thank you, Jakey.
Game over.
Generic gamer boy.
Generic gamer boy.
That's one of the most handsome Counter-Strike
very
gamers we've got.
That's why they picked it. A handsome silhouette.
He should be the poster boy.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there is massive pictures of Device's face plastered over Copenhagen.
Really?
Jack Jones joggers.
To be fair, it was really weird. This is way before COVID and everything else, because I doubt Penny's...
You don't say that on the show, Lauren. We say the global situation.
Okay, well, all right.
That's what Chad said.
You can say
There's no rules.
all right, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, sexy.
Excuse me.
But no, yeah, before all that scenario, I was walking down one of the main shopping roads here in Cologne. I think I was buying something useless as ever. And I looked towards Jack Jones. It was on my right. I was going towards Lush, get a
exactly
little
where you
shampoo,
were.
right?
Yeah.
Having a little look to my right, and there it was. The Stralis logo, the gear. I was like, that's very
Isn't it
strange.
weird?
It was cool. It was really cool to
The
see
world
it.
is slowly catching up. Aware of how cool the video gaming world can be, and also how unbelievably toxic it can be.
Use the internet for good, not bad, people. It's the greatest invention of humankind. Let's use that information and ability to communicate in an instant, in a positive manner. Spread love.
Unfortunately, the digital natives of today have been raised with a larger plethora of issues that we will never quite understand. I need more likes, Dad. I need more likes, otherwise I'm not popular. God, imagine that
I like
conversation.
that.
Are you winning, son?
Look at Floppy's ADR. I know we're only 4 rounds in, but he has 234 points of ADR, 10 kills, 1 death. They've been very, very quick to run down Sheikh Zula with the basic utility. You can see the smokes over towards the divider and the front of toilets, and the kills keep coming.
They really do. Does seem like Cloud9 are men possessed. And let's not forget, this is the map that they have not lost all too often. It's actually, I said 85%. Let's see how many times they actually played it. I've got a bug on my screen. Thank you, HRTV.
There we go.
Yeah, 6-1.
Right. Bit of a trade out. CTs are holding quite well. Even though they are down to 2, they're in the right place, and the bomb being where it is makes it a little bit trickier, but no kill on the cross means a plant should come in. Molly's gonna hurt a little. That could certainly add to it, but luckily enough, it doesn't spread that far. Mottom gets to live to fight another day.
Junior wants to be hunting for JT, but with the stationary setup, it's going to be Moose that instigates. Got a good shot of finding JT on the swing. Great shot, quickly traded. And Junior, had he hit it, was gaming. Unfortunately now he's in a spot of bother himself. Won't be able to leave Graffiti. Likely to be hunted down. And that is the end of his AWP and the end of the round. Likely retrieve 1 by his squad. Yep, they'll scoop that up. Ooh, I like the 3D Cloud9. One of the prettier logos in
Is that AR? Would that be classified as augmented reality?
it is AR, I imagine.
I'm learning.
Mm.
And we are in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cool fun fact about Overpass and that one up in front of you. I went to the store where the One United Power graffiti artists ply their trade.
Mm-hmm.
And they have, I've never seen, it's like Willy Wonka's for spray paint cans. I walked around, they have all the pens and all the other graffiti tools, I wouldn't know. But either way, they sell shoes and paint. It's a very unique shop.
Oh, interesting.
It's more interesting than this round, unless Junior continues at this pace. Great shot onto JT, relieving a little bit of the pressure of this, because it's a 3v3 against the full weapons, and if they can get the space to retrieve them, we could be cooking with something for triumph. Spongy, armor and a CZ.
Oof. It's been spotted. The call will come in. His AK should be able to deal with this. Look at the flashes. Floppy continuing the frag. That's going to be 12. Planning the bomb as well. Look at him. He's doing it all.
Yeah, does look like a man that really isn't happy he's got to play a third hit.
Junior out. He's out, isn't he?
He could go get one of the guns back over towards A if he would really, really like. So maybe staying quiet so he doesn't give it up until he's out of audible range. And there he goes. Puts his shoes on, ties up the laces, and gets running.
You know that the Nuremberg TV tower that is featured in this map is obviously not in Berlin, where this map is meant to be set. It's in Bavaria.
Ah. The tower, like the silhouette?
Yeah, you'll see a tower around on the skybox.
Nuremberg, you said?
Kablamo.
It's near us, isn't it?
Over there on the left.
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg, yeah.
Does the Nuremberg ring?
Mm-hmm.
Driving is done?
Yes, I've been there. I've done laps there.
You did?
I didn't drive.
You
I was in the back
your
seat.
pants for Jason, weren't you?
I was in the back,
looks
so
a
you
little
didn't see it
nervous.
as bad for me.
Ah.
You
Jason in
I
the
saw
front?
Jason was in
Jason
the
pull
front.
like the, you go slightly too fast in the car with your mum and grab hold of the side.
You needed to hold on to something. I like wedged myself into Jason's seat. So
You're going to take him with you, are you?
yeah, Matt's a good driver, so there was really no reason to be scared. But when you're racing around a car that quickly, oof.
It's a bit spooky.
You guys drive with me, I go quite slow.
Yeah, I feel safe in your arms, Chad. We wasn't happy with how that came out.
Ooh, look at the underpass play.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. I appreciate that. You're going to see some shots, and actually beneficial ones in favor of Triumph in pursuit of their first there on the defense. And that is going to be another shot from Junior, so he's certainly getting his clip.
He almost had a collateral there. He made that first frag and tagged Sonic through the wall as well. So finishing off what he started. AT and OC, the best thing they can hope for right here, right now, is to do some damage to the economy. Magic number is 3. Maybe if you're a North American viewer, you might not have heard me say that too much. But if OC and JT can get a couple of kills here and limit the CTs from being able to drop in the following round, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, Sheikh Zula is going for a look, but they even have supportive
Flash.
flashes. I love that. Triumph, the communication is certainly not to be snubbed at. Going to see seeing JT actually flashed into this. This is peculiar. I wonder if it's going to take a lot of damage. He timed it right. So they'll call underpass clear, or at least not their priority at this point. OC's hoping for a jump peak. Triumph rather passive. They've invested Moose towards long, and they've got Penny responsible elsewhere. Sponge is just locking down that rotate.
What are you doing, Chad?
Locking down the rotate.
Do I have to add the Y?
I'm just messing with you. Just don't worry.
Oh, they've been heard now.
Oh, they've been heard a fair bit now. Red alert. The alarm bells ring. The CT shut it down.
Cool little
alive.
belt buckle. I didn't know the T's had such.
Is it the
style.
bird thing?
Have they always had that belt buckle? I'm tripping out. Wait, what's happening
You've
here?
not seen it before.
This can't be real. Has it always been there?
Yeah.
This like big
Oh.
eagle belt
Yeah, the
buckle.
bird
In
thing.
recent years, yeah, since they redid the models.
Oh, I am having a bit of a wobbly here because I've never seen that before. I haven't been looking at the midriff. I'm just popping heads, you see.
Ah, okay.
That's it.
All right, that's the reason. I
Can you
understand.
pull up
now.
a lifetime of Alex's stats or headshot
Well,
percentage?
there is the CSGO
More
hub.
polar in it. That distorts the stats.
I'm going to need the two of you to actually log into the CSGO hub thing so I can show everybody at home and we can see, we can look at your report cards, we can see what you need to work
Yeah,
on.
go on.
How about, could you do a time span? So from like the last couple of matchmaking games, we'll do it until like,
The end of the
yeah, to the event.
I know the right people, so I probably can make that work.
You don't want lifetime stats.
No.
Motto.
Oh my god.
I'm
What is
impressed. He was
this?
flying through the air with his Galil. That's a little too much for Spongy to handle.
Another plant, and should be a save here. So Junior and Sheikh Zula, there's really no way back into this site right here. The Sheikh Master hanging around, seeing if he can catch anybody wanting to get a little bit too aggressive, but Junior wants to hold on to the big green, and I can understand why. Very potent weapon in the game of Counter-Strike. Or counter, as some people call it. This will be round number 6 on the board, and we are expecting Cloud9 to run away with this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is their best map. Them dropping map number 1 against a newly formed roster was quite a unique scenario.
Can we lay it out for the people who aren't very smart at home? Like, I know most people are,
Yeah.
but there's a few, right?
Spoon feed.
So here comes the thing, right? So as commentators, there's what we expect to happen and what we don't expect to happen, and what could be exciting and what is par for the course. This being one of Cloud9's super strongholds of a map, right? This is the go-to. This is their specialist pick, right?
The only team they've lost to on this map in the last 3 months was Liquid.
And sure, that's fair enough. We'll let them have that loss. Now, if we start seeing Triumph continue to string rounds, our attention will suddenly become piqued. We'll be very excited by
That
this
is true.
prospect. Until that factor,
Oh,
it's a
wait.
little bit here and there.
I see. Are people getting upset that we're not talking about the game?
No, I just want to remind them.
Okay.
Prefacing it before they do.
She's preparing ahead of time. I
I'm
respect
trying to help
that.
them out because, as said, there's always going to be that one person who casters aren't talking about the really exciting game.
I'm glad Lauren did that. We didn't have to. So
Yeah, that
now
felt-
we're not the bad guys.
It's much
I'll
nicer
be
when
the
she's
bad
the
guy.
bad guy.
Yeah.
That's all right.
All right. Well, this is another gun round from Triumph here. The max loss bonus is in play, and Moose takes down JT. So there's a much-needed opening as the 3-pronged CT defense up towards the bathroom area could actually net them a couple more kills here.
Junior could get a little spicy. Ooh, Sheikh Zula.
He's feeling it.
The timing could be so right.
Whoa.
Oh, that is so frustrating, I'm sure, for Floppy. What he traded out on, but it's kind of been... I'm surprised Penny was up for that fight, but there's the trade back in. So this is just a very messy game, all said and done, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Spongy's going to get away from that pillar scot-free. Sonic considering his options. Junior holding the cross as well.
Where do you think Scott Free came from?
Scott free.
Get Googling, Alex.
I'll check that one out.
Yep.
The things we say that make sense to us, but we don't actually know the origins. Right, Molly towards barrels. OC now coming through Monster as Sonic
it up,
over towards
Chad.
Sandbags. The rotation is coming in. Moose down the connector now. The 2-on-3 situation with 20 seconds left on the clock. The frags need to come on in as Junior scoped on in. Spongy hiding in the pit, and there's the opening from Junior on the side. It's just OC with 10 seconds left. Can he make it happen over the top? He finds one, needs to plant, but there it is. Moose on the flank, and that's going to be the second round on the board for Triumph here.
Got the
I mean,
vocals
honestly, Henry's done for.
Yeah, the vocals though.
Colour play-by-play. Get out of
Whoa.
here. Chaddy's on the case.
I've got the info, by the way.
Great, talk to us.
It's colloquial, as expected. It's without consequences or penalties. The origins of it, I'm yet to find, but it seems that it's also used. You can use it when someone has avoided an tax. They are scot-free as well. His crime's scot-free.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find where it's come from. It seems like it has nothing to do with Scotland or Scotsmen. So that's
Ooh,
a
okay.
process of elimination for you. We're into a round that could have some twists and turns, so I'll look away from my telephone device, my box of light and all things good and bad. And return to round 9, where we can get some real nail-biting Counter-Strike here. Boosting up, Sonic positioning himself accordingly. They could even meet on the boost if we're not careful. They have to do so silently. Spots him. Boosts his head, gone, mounted upon Sonic's wall. And ooh, Sonic caught out. JT and OC walking in. Another clean shot from OC to secure the 7th round here for Cloud9. It does seem like it is just par for the course.
Yeah, they should just keep going towards the B bomb site. When they go to A, they seem to be having a little bit more trouble. So staying towards the B area of the map.
Can you do the whole alphabet like that?
I don't want to.
A, B, K, D, E, F, G.
And I know someone
really
who...
quickly.
That's how they... Yeah?
Chad's play-by-play casting, the words poggers and poggies have been attached. They said Pog Brad. I think they got your name wrong, but they
Pog, Brad.
I still go by Bad Churchill on Twitter.
Dude, Brad, that was sick, man.
That was nuts.
Wow, I've never considered calling him Brad.
I have
Respect.
an Uncle Brad.
Yeah. Chad's Uncle Brad.
Chaddy and Braddy.
Braddy B. Oh, sounds like a boy band head lead singer. My name's Braddy B. These are my boys.
God.
Junior saves his AWP. There you go. That's the only thing I had to say at the end of that round. And you'll see the lovely shooting into that B site. Look at that. Ooh. Love me some precise AK work. And
That's the face. It's so impartial.
It's like, oof, we're going to a third. All right.
Yep.
yeah. Okay, guys, let's keep the positive comms as we lose our map. Yep.
Not many people have natural curls, do they? But Junior's rocking them. He is
Reminds me a bit of
rocking them.
The old sniper of the team from my days, Louis Hodge. Played some games with him.
Shout out to Louis.
Big shout out to him.
Big Lou Dog.
All right, tactical timeout being taken from Triumph here on the CT side. Need to talk through their options. The buy could be coming out. Moose has enough money. A drop will be coming in from Junior. This one's looking intense right here. 10 seconds left on the clock, and everybody's equipped with the weapons.
Nice.
Last bits of utility could be purchased by Spongy here. What's he going to go for? It's going to be the molly, the smoke, and the flash.
Oh my goodness, so much util. Only 2 kits. Let's get excited. Into our 10th, fast molly towards short, and that's not going to deter Floppy as he's going to accelerate towards playground as well. Looks like they are going back towards A. They're not heeding your advice here, Chad. They're not interested in any of that all-in B play. And towards long they go. Junior can't believe his luck. He'll collect with that saved AWP.
Oh, Lauren.
Yeah.
Can we get some of, at some point, can we get some of your patented, like, whisper casting? Like, the really low?
It only really works in, like, you know...
I know, but crowbar it.
Just crowbar it in.
Yank it in there.
If the moment suits.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll work.
I really
We'll do.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. I was hoping to get some famous Henry phrases in.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen enough, you know, blunders yet. That was really hoping.
Oh, no.
Their trade's coming out. Have they seen the other? Oh,
He won't clear close.
He will.
Moose. The tiniest moose that ever did live. How? Is he alive? He's dead? Oh, no.
I reckon Junior's still got some kick in him here.
You can molly him out of position if you drop it off the sign in the back of the site, but it doesn't appear that's the port of call as they've ducked on down, back through, connected towards B and Penny. Is he wise for this one? Damage done, but wasn't able to convert, and now it's Junior left on an island once again. Is it just a save, or will he try a 1-on-3? not to beat.
I had a nice clutch yesterday, Alex.
Yeah.
You remember
did.
that was really nice. Yeah.
That was like good old-fashioned Lauren Pansy.
I rolled back the years.
Back when you were actually gaming all the time.
What? Oh, Junior's dead, isn't he?
He's not looking healthy after this one, I'll be honest. It's a very tight line. Yeah, that's a nasty way to go. Pretty skin. Mottom admires it and collects it. He got 3 in the round as well, so he adds his total up to the rest of his squad, keeping it all even Stevens.
Money's
That was a good
bad.
show.
Even Stevens.
Yeah, that had Sheila Buff, and I don't know. Well, as a young, however old I was, I had a crush on his sister in the show.
Okay.
Can't remember. I don't know the actress's name. I just know Sheila Buff was the young boy.
I really like the movie he did, the one in the desert. Holes, was it called?
Yeah, great
that
one.
was a fun one.
Zero.
That was a fun movie.
About someone stealing shoes, I believe.
What I really wanted to rewatch recently was Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, I
Oh,
Black.
yeah.
big fan of Vin Diesel.
Back in the day.
Like he besotted me with the XXX series.
But have you ever like gone deep dived into like his actual weird personality, where he's got like the cringiest quotes on like his weird Facebook and stuff with like badly photoshopped wings on him?
Oh yeah, no, he's
like,
peculiar.
it's
No, he wanted,
brilliant,
He
though.
wanted to make the Pitch Black games so badly that I think he like took a huge pay cut just so he could have the exclusive rights to the Pitch Black video game, and it was apparently it had merit, just poorly executed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a gamer. He's played WoW, has Mr. Vin Diesel, so obviously
I
me and
saw
him
him
are
in a D&D session.
brothers. Really? Cool.
My favorite one is watching Soldier Boy play RuneScape. He just
Soulja
looks
Boy.
so happy.
He's gaming. He's
He looks
a gamer.
so happy.
I heard he's run like a large plethora of different kind of kooky internet scams and has managed to keep his head above water that way.
Impressive. Can't speak ill of another streamer on Twitch TV, of course.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest scams of all.
All right, so this round right here, not much going to happen. It was just the pistol upgrades. You can see the money in the back pocket for Triumph there on the bottom left of your screen, with the max loss bonus that should be coming their way, if I've been keeping track of the economy correctly. They should be able to get themselves another buy round on the board.
Go on, Spongy.
So there's 3,400 for everybody, so a nice little injection of cash there. AWPs could come out once more. You can see Junior buying into that straight away. The utility will be netted across in the double orb set up now as Spongy will buy into one of his own. So maybe thinking they need to find a couple more opening picks here as Cloud9 have already bolstered themselves 9 rounds. They've won the half. The T side, not necessarily the one where most of the rounds are usually coming on through, but you can see the smiles now on the Cloud9 players' faces as they must be feeling that they will be taking this one to a third map. And the third map, for those of you who weren't with us during the veto, will be Inferno.
Here we go. The infamous, the tried and tested retake that they love so much. And it works quite well, of course, as we do a 4 alive against 2 and the bomb's about to go down.
Yeah,
Within
double
20
digits. That's a quick way to get the round done and dusted. I looked away from my screen. I look back up, and the bomb is down with a 2-man disadvantage for Triumph. So Cloud9 are speedrunning their map pick, and it was as described and as expected. What is the third map? Where is this going to be juking? Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
much more level playing field there.
And at that point, when you do get to an Inferno, obviously Cloud9 are going to have more organized executions, but a CT-sided wall that could be erected from Triumph here, it's possible, right? The fact that they could lock down Banana, everybody knows the basic utility that you need. The map then settles in a little bit more. Overpass was a map that, when I was an in-game leader, it was the one that, when we were Vox Seminole and Renegades, we didn't like playing. It's very finicky. You need to play the map a lot. There's a lot of mid-round situations to deal with, CT-sided aggression, getting into the backlines. So, look, Overpass is a hard one. It takes a lot of time to really be able to grasp truly as a team. You need to know all the rotations, who's going to rotate where. And then on the T side as well, what kind of ways you want to approach areas of the map, right? And this is Sonic going through the monster tunnel there, dropping his own smoke to extinguish the Molotov. And there's the opening, and basically that's the round right here. So, quick stuff. Back underway we get. Max bonus still in play. AWP once more for Junior.
They're doing it again. May
as well. Rinse and repeat.
Here we go.
God, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nearly a full 10 flashes coming in from Cloud9, and that's not quite the round, because Junior, ooh, he had a good go towards jail. Burning now. Does have a smoke for his escape. Could boost with Spongy or Sheikh Zula. Looks like he's calling for it now. Sheikh Zula wants to get him up, but Junior's got other plans. Speaking of The Devil. Sonic is being a real cheeky boy. Spray was poor. Moose has caught OC, and now Motum thrown into an uncomfortable 1 versus 3. He's got to worry about so much. A missed shot. Oh dear, that could cost him. Shakezula leaps through the smoke and saves the day, but it is not pretty. 3 for Triumph. They needed that. Keeping things nice and competitive.
See their passive positioning there, avoiding those flashes to kick things on off. But still, Cloud9 could rinse and repeat that again, just with a couple of little tweaks. Well aware of now the new positioning that's being held. The double AWP, once again, will be out to play. Shakezula is dropping that one across, I believe. But you can see this on the left-hand side of your screen. Look at all those yellow lines as they're flooding on in. Trades not to be this time round. Here we go, round number 14. Molotov, did that miss? No, it made it, never mind. So now it's back towards A. Have 2 to deal with who are aggressive. Junior pushing long, he might get a freebie here, flashed off the line. They have a good idea of his approach.
Not sure about Shakezula though. Actually doesn't get away with it. I thought it'd be good for 1 there, but Spongy did get Sonic, so for now it kind of isolates Junior. He's very much alone here. Everyone else kind of more towards the B side, pushing Monster, for example, so he's feeling quite isolated. And as I said, there's a horribly hard time limit on how long you can hold one angle when you're posted up towards A. You start getting that worry of long, the flank and everything else, but I like this from Penny. Pushing up, keeps control, but the CT's feeling a little thin on approach.
But Penny, if he stops this, at least that's a lot of information still being collected here. The bomb is down back towards the fountain position. Trade from Floppy has come in on the other side of the map.
Just standing in the smoke. Oh, it might even work, you know. I don't think JT's considered this.
They say like a deer in headlights, maybe like a moose in smoke.
Oh, he may have didn't get blocked, but now he's worked it out. Sussed it out. Patience from JT, but the Floppy, Spongy, excuse me, can get the peak. Floppy on the swing now, and he's gone too. Spongy, this AWP purchase justified. A triple kill in the round. Spectacular as he evacuates to bank. Doesn't want to let this one slip away. A chance for OC. Got a smoke as well, so he can isolate.
Gap.
That's a big gap. That's not ideal, but he's still taking the angle openly. Sure, it's 4-10. And Triumph going to be able to pursue that 5th round here in the final round of the first half of the second map, the final game of our 6th day here of ESL 1.
And just a replay here of that second shot, very important for Spongy to be able to make that one there. Otherwise, Floppy could have snowballed onto the site, locked down the rotation, and that one probably would have been Cloud9's. But for the last round, they will still have another bite. Even the upgraded pistol on JT, who has Deagle. So you can tell they have plenty of cash. Fast towards A yet again. Pushing into the playground position. It's connector though, and Floppy, he deals with Shakezula. Can he get the second? No, Moose on the trade. So now we've stabilized.
And charging up towards the toilet. The flashbang over will set them up. Good aggression from Moose, and OC's dead too. Phenomenal work. It looks like the CTs are melting. Moose's triple may not be converted, and that is a harrowing prospect. Bottom, big amount of space here. He's fully set up on the site. Unfortunately, though, that bomb is under Moose control. He knows he killed OC with it. Oh, no! Oh. Not like that. Spongy from full HP. And that will end 11. It looked great for the 5th, but 11. Looks like Cloud9 are well on track to convert their map pick.
And here on their map pick of Overpass, it looks like the third is a guarantee as they now move over to the easier side. And the GG.bet odds have changed a little bit. Cloud9 now the clear favorites here from the bookmakers. And
they make the books or do they keep them? I always say...
They make them.
Yeah, I get confused all the time. So
Yeah.
bookkeepers are like your accountants.
Yeah.
Bookmakers are your Betty boys.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Boys.
I always get cautious. Jake on the Observer as well. Big shout out to him. He's going to catch every kill here after Moose's start.
What, do deaths count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a deep molly, isn't it?
A high flash from JT. He's setting up his entire squad, it seems. Surrounded them. And here we go. Aggression from the CTs. Motum one, JT the other. A nice work from JT, smashing it with the flashes and the frags. Reload from Spongy. Got a good chance alongside Moose for at least one here if the CTs keep dueling. There's so much time left in the round, but with the bomb lost on Optimus, their chances are dwindling. Shots exchange, Floppy catching a bullet as well. Doesn't need to be extending like that. It just seems like patience from Triumph. If I was in their comms, I mean, you would just say throughout this game, just stay calm, they'll come to you. And then eventually they do. Great catch, JT and Sonic, double kill for each. 12 for Cloud9. In pursuit of that. If you did join us, if you just kind of tuned in during the break and you're missing context, and I think it would do my due diligence. Gosh, that's a nice tongue twister. Just to quickly fill you in as to the state and the lay of the land so far. It was a best-of-3 series with a clear favorite, Cloud9. They came to Dust 2 and were caught off, perhaps even underestimating their opponent. Given the only 8 games that they had played with this 5-man roster, the loss of one player to, of course, Team Liquid, and the other in pursuit of higher education. Triumph haven't had too much success. However, with the win on Dust 2, Cloud9 fall to their pick, and it is, of course, Overpass, a map which they've only lost once of the last 7 times they've played it this 3-month stint. 85% win rate, and it was a loss on DreamHack Masters to Liquid, a 16-4 thrashing. It's the only time they've slipped up on this map so far. It doesn't look like today they'll be adding a loss in that column, taking us to our third. Inferno is what we're waiting for. OC, a nice little drive-by, and I think he might... Oh, it's been stolen from him. Motum gets himself 1,200. Lots of cash to splash into the next real weapon test. Doing it nice and neat.
Bloody hell. Yeah, only Moose, I think, Junior, breaking towards the double digits in kills as well. It's been quite a quiet individual performance from Triumph too. They haven't really gone from the starting blocks too well here. This map clearly not favourable to them. It's kind of as we expected. Once we saw Dust 2 swing their favour, we kind of felt, and I think we were right to do so, that the third map was incredibly viable and most likely. We'll see what happens this time around. A curious approach from the CTs. Heavy stack towards B. 4 players there, leaving just old OC over towards the bathroom.
They blew the door off, Lauren. That makes that boost all the more powerful. Look at this. You can't cross. You are holding two of the lanes of the map. Oh, falling off it. And utility deployed, so not the end of the world. But a good response, forcing some utility out of Triumph, but it does make it a whole lot easier for them to cross and start setting themselves up for the mid-round. They've left the bomb towards T-steps, and so there's absolutely no pace as we fly. Like an eagle through Overpass. Penny, very impressive on Dust 2. Definitely seemed to have met his maker a little more on Overpass. Young, new addition.
Just to note with the gamble here from leaving OC towards A early, it's something you'll see normally for the first 20 to 30 seconds because B-Rush is extremely viable on a map like Overpass here, but I'm surprised that they only have now just rotated another member back over in JT. OC hasn't been pushed just yet, and he's about to see the bomb get dropped to lower, so 35 seconds left on the clock, an opening kill. Triumph are going to limp into B here, and this isn't going to end very well at all.
They seem indecisive about this. It feels like the T's have kind of hit themselves where they stand, but Spongy's going to found one on long, so that's going to be a bit of a problem, but wait, where did that just come from? Where the hell are some of these kills coming out from Motum doing wonders?
He's not going to make it in time.
And yeah, sadly put, with all that success he got, kind of useless in the end.
He's having a picnic instead.
What was the name of that guy who baited us, Alex? What was that one player who baited us badly the entire time? Force bought.
Against the cheaters.
Oh, Turan.
Turan. There it is.
My boy Turan.
Don't be Turan.
God, he just shoved the microphone in his mouth and just made noises.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
but there's like at least a little more conversational aspect. He just kind of didn't say anything for 10 rounds and then just kind of mumbled gibberish.
Maybe he was having a bad day.
Yeah.
He was, and honestly, it was quite funny. We rolled the dice on, matchmaking with 4, right?
It's a lot more fun with 4.
I agree. I
the
think it's quite...
curveball.
Exactly. Sometimes you get a gem and you're like, oh, they're great, they're good fun. And then sometimes you get...
And I love the
Okay.
dice roll as you press your push to talk for the first time.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Orange. Hey.
You got a
dude.
mic?
Yeah. You never know what you're going to
hear
get.
the fan whirring. It's the aircraft taking off. Moose gone down early. Sonic very much in the face here, not holding back. They want this one over with.
He's
it
flashing
looks
for
like.
him. They are so set. And that's two very flashed opponents. Sonic running out of bullets and running out of patience. He'll back away.
So guys, I have a bit of a suggestion for you.
Go on.
Now, if you want to guarantee yourself better quality of games and teammates, head over to ESCA.net, sign yourself up today, and play
128
pros do.
pick. I
Do you
shall.
have to add hashtag ad on the end of these sentences, or is that only for like Instagram?
I don't even think I have to do it for Instagram,
Damn.
because I'm not actually German, so I get away with it. I can do whatever I want from where I'm from.
I think you might be onto something.
In Malta, there's no rules, so I can do whatever I want.
Just the purge constantly in
Yeah.
Malta, apparently.
The no rules is it's a bit of an oversell, but regardless,
Malta.
the murder capital of the world, Malta. Watch out. Bottom, there's 17, not 18. OC finds his double digits, and we are about to be wrapping this one up into map point. I don't think I've ever correctly said the match point first time around, but map point is certainly what we're on the way to. They'll be getting to get all their good stuff. See if Cloud9 can keep it clean.
Look, if we go for another hour, my mum will be awake and I can have a chat with her before I go to bed. So
Get her on the call for the...
I'll bring her into the
Yeah,
segment.
get on
Hey,
the dog and
Mum.
bone.
Umzi,
You analyse Triumph Cloud9, Mum.
what are your thoughts?
What
Give
does
us
she think?
I want the hot take, like a 20-second wrap-up of what she thinks the game's got. Which name does she like better, Cloud9 or Triumph?
Yeah.
You know, Cloud9's
Look at
quite a
him
cute
go.
name. Ooh, the moves.
He's got some speed behind his steps.
Speed. Oh, Jakey didn't get spotted there. He's going to die in the back.
OC should get this one, and he does. Now out Monster. Sonic.
Was that TK?
I think it was.
Okay.
Keeping it exciting. He's there having fun. Junior will walk into the same vice and hit his shot. That's necessary. If he gets the other, we're cooking. He's got the bomb. 2-on-1. Motum.
He's not going to go all the way back, is he?
That would be a real...
Junior, no!
That's the bomb spotted. Motum can't believe his luck. Spongey's on the rotate. I'm not sure if Motum's... Oh, yeah.
There we
he heard
go.
the comms. I think they're probably saying, you saw him.
Did you need to fight it? Did you need to fight that, Motum? I guess you did. I mean, make a point. Why not, Cloud9? You've got the win. We are tied up at 1-1. Map 3 looms. But before we get there, we'll break it.